Hey, welcome back. So in the workshop today we got some new toys. I went to see my Goldwing fairy Eddie and he gave me this front scoop, a bit rusty, and he also gave me a little side stand, and those springs there, they're actually they're the rare springs I couldn't find for the GL 400 carbs. Eddie had them, he's the man. So basically today I'm going to clean up this chrome, try and get them lights working, and get that fitted to the Goldwing. So getting this stripped down. These are plastic, that can be cleaned up. Those are filthy. We don't even know if the lights work. Let's cut the plug out. But I have noticed a little bit of breakage there. Let's see light through there. A little bit of breakage on the bezel. So we might have to reinforce that with something before it actually goes on. And then of course we've got the rust to deal with. Let's see if we can get the lights working first. Take it from there. Layers and layers of grime. Given that wipe over on the finger, that one's still pretty intact, but I've got a sneaky feeling, yeah, that one's broken. Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh well, I bet I ain't gonna find one of them. Oh, let's carry on. Let's test the actual light fittings out. Just got them joined together. Touch them on the battery there. No, at least the light fittings work. So we got light fittings. We have light fittings. Let's do some cleaning because they're minging. I've seen a few people with these. Well, not with these, but with chrome in general. Tin foil and sandpaper, wet and dry sandpaper and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try on the back here, where it's never going to be seen. I'm going to try a bit of the wet and dry. I did just do this edge with just also on a cloth, but there's still little browny black dots on there. So, you know, it's not great, but it's not terrible. But I thought we've got a rusty inside here that's never really going to be seen. So let's give that a go with the old wet and dry and see what happens. If I can remember where I put the wet and dry. There we go. So I've got 2000 grit. I'm just going to give that a go. See what happens. Okay, let's give that a quick wipe, see what it's like. I mean, it has got some off. It's going to need a lot of elbow grease to do the whole thing though, isn't it? Tell you what, while we're fucking about, nick some tin foil from the kitchen. Let's give it a go. Oh, apparently you've got to get it wet. Again, I'm only on the back, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully. Now, there's no denying that the tin foil was taken a lot more off, but still there's still some big heavy areas. It's alright for the lighter stuff. Now I've just got a thing covered in shredded tin foil. Aluminum foil. Maybe if I do it with tin foil, we'll get the worst off, and then go over with the wet and dry after to get the lumps. See, that's smoother, but it's actually going through the chrome there. I think that's what's going to happen. I think really this is in need of a re-chroming, but I can't afford that. And if you've seen my Goldwing, you know, it's a 40-year-old bike. It ain't pristine. I just want it presentable. So, I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm going to finish the back, have a little experiment on the back, and then decide what to do with the front. Come back in a minute. An hour. So obviously the chrome was a bit rough. Tinfoil method, it does a bit. The wet and dry, it does a bit. So what I've got to at the moment is I did both those, and then I got my drill with a little wheel in. So I've got my handheld drill, and I've kind of gone over it, and you see on the left there, it ain't perfect, but it will do, and that will kind of get it on the bike, quite honestly. And you can see on the right, that's not been polished yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish that up, and then see if we can get everything remounted. The problem is if I get this re-chromed, then the other chrome bits on the bike are going to look crap, and I can't afford to get everything re-chromed, and it is a 40-year-old bike, and I want it to look like a 40-year-old bike. I don't want it to look like some concourse thing that I'm too scared to fucking ride. So if it's as bad as the chrome that's on there, then it's good. It's definitely better than it was. So I'm going to finish up polishing this now, because it's only been like an hour and a half. Yay. So we've got the Goldwing out. It's a sunny day, getting ready to go for a ride, but yeah, I mean, that's about as clean as I'm going to get it. The problem I've got now is the lenses. Obviously the one on the left is yeah, it's had better days. Basically only the little gasket on the back holding it together. One on the right's okay. Now Orange Lights UK, not sure about that, so I had this idea. Sheet of Perspex. I'm going to see if I can cut two lenses out of that. Just have two little LED lights on the front. Most of it's going to be covered by that. So let's try that. Let's see what happens. So, got the scoop on the bike. It's a bike, Danny, not a van. The clear lenses are installed. Everything's back on. It's held in place. I've ridden with it. It's quite nice. Now, there's no lights in there at the moment because basically it's Bank Holiday Monday coming up. I want to get out for the Southend Shakedown, and I thought, get this on. I've given the bike a clean, a bit of a wash. The lights are on the side over there, but that's all fixed in place. That worked lovely with them clear. So I'm going to build wherever the lights have gone. I'm going to rebuild them over the week after Bank Holiday and install them on the bike. And then I'll probably end up finishing this video then. So it's going to skip forward now to a week's time when it's done. About 10 minutes or so.
Happened to me in my debut.
Well, I'm not happy with that.
Exactly, yeah.
Give us a wave.
Give that.
Oh, it comes with the cat?
Yeah, I've got two of those. I've got your one.
So this is what I bought for the Goldwing. I thought we'd put these in the little chrome thing. Look, some flashing lights here. Comes with a little remote. Cost me like £3. Same fittings. Let's have a play. So you can go red, greenish. Yeah, very green. Blue. I don't like blue. Some blue. Different shades. Ooh. And then what we got? Brightness. Oh, you can turn the brightness down. So that's brightness up. That flashing. Oh, like Christmas time. That's a strobe, but it's not strobing. Fade. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Well, that one's strobing. Yeah. So I just thought it'd be fun to put them in the Goldwing. Let's get them fitted, shall we? Look at the disco lights, disco lights. Yeah. So we now have some flashing lights. Where's the remote? So, got the remote there, so you can go white. Oh. I know that looks quite blue, doesn't it? Red. Oh. Green. Blue. Then strobe. Oh. I think there's a way. Look at that, strobing all through the colours. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, but it's a little throwback to those Goldwings of the 80s.